Hi guys, welcome back to a very good episode of Gmgnews. To everyone that I know out there who's got their own business and is self-employed, this will benefit you a lot. So I hope that you guys get to view this video and realize how useful this is going to be to you. So, national insurance tax cut scrapped for 3 million self-employed workers. A planned tax cut for millions of self-employed workers has been scrapped by Chancellor Philip Hammond. The Treasury revealed on Thursday it will no longer abolish Class 2 national insurance contributions. Mr. Hammond, predecessor George Osborne, has announced the move in 2015, with the Treasury estimating at the time that 3.4 million people would benefit from an annual tax cut of £134 on average. Class 2 NICs are payable by those who earn profit of £6,205 or more per year at the current rate of £2.95 per week. They now cost about £150 per year. Philip Hammond is trying to work out how to fund a pledge to extra cash for the NHS. The Treasury previously estimated the tax cut would cost around 360 million per year, meaning Mr. Hammond now has hundreds of millions of pounds extra in the national coffers. It comes at a time when he is considering how to fund a government pledge to set aside an extra 20 billion a year for the NHS by 2023. The abolishment of Class 2 NICs was due to occur in April this year, but was delayed for 12 months by Mr. Hammond in November last year. The Treasury explained the year ago delay was saying the government wanted to ensure that there are no unintended consequences for the lowest paid. So basically, they're trying to make sure that everyone is looked after. The Chancellor has previously been accused of an attack on the white van man. Treasury Minister Robert Nenrick has now announced the complete scrapping of the tax cut, highlighting concerns about self-employed workers' pensions. A significant number of self-employed individuals on the lowest profit would have seen the voluntary payment they make to them maintain access to the state pension rise substantially. Mr. Jenrick wrote in a statement to MPs, having listened to those likely to be affected by this change, we have concluded that it would not be right to proceed during the Parliament, given the negative impact it could have on some of the lowest earning in our society. So essentially, they've now realised that what they were going to do was completely unplausible and wouldn't be fair to everyone who is working, even people who are on a slightly lesser wage and other people who are self-employed. So I believe that they are actually making a good change. So furthermore, it has become clear that to extend that the government could address these concerns, the options identified introduce great complexities to the tax system, undermining the original objective of the policy. The government remains committed to simplify the tax system for the self-employed and will keep the issue under review in the context of the wider tax system and the sustainability of the public finances. Labour Shadow Chancellor John McDonnell accused the government of yet another betrayal of the self-employed. These people are the engine of the economy and have been let down again, while giant corporations see their tax bills slashed, he said. Few will ever trust Philip Hammond or the Tories again. Business groups also reacted with anger to the announcement. Mike Cherry, national chairman of the Federal of Small Business, said, the self-employed community have been let down today, missing out on a promise to reduce their tax burden. Mr. Hammond was forced into a U-turn within days of his first budget as Chancellor in March 2017, which saw him accused of an attack on the white van man. He reversed a proposal increase to Class 4 NICs after the government was charged with breaking a 2015 manifesto pledge not to put up national insurance, income tax, or VAT. The Conservatives scrapped this so-called tax box in the manifesto for last year's snap general election. So, do you believe that this is good, guys? Do you believe that the fact that the national insurance tax cut scrapped for 3 million self-employed workers, a planned tax cut for millions of self-employed workers has been scrapped by Chancellor Philip Hammond, do you think that this is good? Do you believe that this is going to help? Do you believe that Philip Hammond will essentially sort the situation out? Let me know in the comment section down below. I thought I'd report on this because I know a lot of people who are self-employed and people who are essentially working for themselves, and I know that this will be beneficial and useful to them. So thank you for watching the episode of Gmgnews. I'll catch up with you all very, very soon in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications if you haven't done already, and like this video if you think it deserves a like, and I'll see you all very soon in the next video.